Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, I'm so glad it's Saturday and I'm so glad we are back with some more RimWorld. Although, oh boy, do we have a little bit of work to do today. There may have been some minor losses in RimWorld the last time, maybe just a couple of losses, but we're here. We're still mostly alive. I lost my superhero. I lost my insane, ridiculous bionic superhero, and I'm very fussed about that. But here it is. We've got to basically fix everything. The kitchen has been destroyed. We've at bare minimum got the coolers back up and running. Perturby, Curtis, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is indeed RimWorld Saturday, Perturby. You know I love RimWorld Saturday. I love a live streaming with you guys all the time. But extra special on RimWorld Saturday. Chris McGee, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, we have so much to fix today. It all went down in flames the last time, quite literally. Actually, it did in fact all go down in flames. Bobcat, welcome. Has the freezer and shelving been rebuilt yet? The freezer part, yes. The shelving, not quite as much. I'm not going to fuss over the shelving immediately. They've got the freezers back up and running, but that's about the best I'm going to hope for right now. We've lost about half of our colonists, I believe, and there's a lot of repair to do. I mean, just so much repair and cleaning, and I'm not even sure who Vera is. Apparently, Vera is our patient right now, so there is so much to do. I'm not going to fuss over the shelving right now. Now, Clay, we're trying to recruit you because you were very bad and you set fire to everything. But we're going to try and see if we can win you over to our side despite that, because I just need the warm bodies right now. M's here. Welcome. Oh, M, let me check on the Royal Muffalo situation here. I had to move. I don't remember why I had to move the Royal Muffalos. I think it was for safety, but I think they can go back now. I think the Royal Muffalos can go back to their area. So, Muffalaw and Order, you guys can go to the Most Royal Ghost Pillow Zone. And how's the old pregnancy coming there, Muffalaw? One more day. One more day. Dr. Avalanche is here. Mel, welcome, welcome, welcome. One more day until a new baby Muffalo, which is about the only good thing that's going to happen in the near future around here. Notice how I'm focusing on the part of the base that didn't get destroyed. Wow, we lost so much the last time. What do I have here? An unfinished immuno enhancer. Yeah, don't bother. The guy I was going to give that to is long dead at this point. Your prisoner did try to give you a bunch of warm bodies. Yeah, except they were on fire. Not quite the warm bodies that I was ideally hoping for. Okay, what can I pick off of here? Hunter lacks ranged weapon. I can probably do something with that. Kalian, we've got a lot of weapons left over now because everybody's dead. So why don't you have this really nice assault rifle? That will tick off one thing. Gonzalo's good at taming. Yeah, that's about the least thing that we need right now, Gonzalo. Thanks for chipping in there, but that's not really gonna cut it right now. Who's got tattered apparel? I can probably deal with that. Oh yeah, and we have no food because all of our food burned. So that's happening. Thank God it's spring. At least we'll get something coming in reasonably soon. And did we probably already traded with you guys, so I'm not even going to fuss with you right now. Yeah, you were the guys with the alpha beavers. I don't even want to know your name. I hate alpha beavers. Right. Things. Think food. Gotta conquer food right now. You know what we don't need? Cotton at this point. I've got plenty of cotton. Why don't you replace that with something simple, like rice, that'll grow really quickly. Big Red, welcome, welcome, welcome. Dances with Sheep Art, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, let's not grow cotton. I think we should grow plants that we can actually eat. I think that would be a sound tactic right now. All right, so the low food, we'll pick away at that. Who have I got left for a chef these days? Who's good at that? Shield is still up and running. Good. All right, Shield, you are in charge of cooking everything right now. How are things coming back to life? Vaguely. Yeah, I'm trying to tick off as many boxes as I can here. The freezer is operational. I mean, in that it's cold, but we have no shelving for anything, so we'll just try to plug along as best we can with that. On the Plus side, we do have a lot of unowned bedrooms right now, so if somebody does want to join, they can have their pick of the bedrooms. Tattered apparel, I can probably start to deal with. Herring. Oh, actually, this reminds me. I do not have a spot anywhere for rotting animals. And because we lost several animals here, and I need somewhere to put them. Preferably like maybe outside the base. I can probably live with that. Let me get a new dumping stockpile zone. Shield is basically doing everything right now. Yeah, you're basically 100% correct about that. Actually, maybe not on the... cancel that, please. Maybe not on the meditative tree. No, just get rid of this. Just make... Oh, there we go. Okay, zone go away now. You go away too. No zones. I'll put this somewhere else. Where are we going to dump dead critters? This looks like a good spot. All right, we'll put them over here. So dump some dead critters right in there if you want to. In here, I would like only rotten animal corpses. Rotten animal corpses, please. That'll at least give you somewhere to put them. Always look on the bright side of death. Well, there's been plenty of it. Oh, Herring found some food. It's one of ours, I believe, but Herring found some food. Good job, Herring. Well done. At least the butcher table is still here. Yay! All right, there are at least some dead animals, so that will be some temporary food. Back to the tattered apparel. Herring, what is your problem with your apparel exactly? Is it all burned? Because that's probably what happened. Yeah, this shirt has got to go. Actually, apart from the shirt, you're in pretty good shape. So, do I have any shirts? I do. All right, there's one more box that I can tick off. Undignified throne room. Is it all the muffalo dung? Yeah, actually it pretty much is. Yeah, pretty much it's the muffalo dung that is doing that. And I gotta remember to bring in some more hay as we get it. I might have to release the most royal ghost pillows out of the zone just so they can eat. We'll have a think about that. We'll kind of see how long that hay lasts because I don't have anything to make kibble. I have no... I can't afford to be making food for animals. They're going to have to graze. All right. Now what? Who else is having... Oh, somebody solved their clothing problem. Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Low food I can't do anything about. And undignified throne room, I don't really have a dedicated janitor. So you guys are all going to have to live with it. Now, all this unfinished art, who was making it? And are those people still alive? No, Annabelle is no longer alive, so we're going to cancel that. And who's making this one? Reed. Reed, you're technically here. And another one for Reed. Okay, you can keep plugging away at those if you have a chance. Hang on, Em. I have to approve that for obvious reasons. There we go. I will approve that because it's funny. But I did have to approve that for very obvious reasons. So it is. And you'd think that would actually kind of perk the place up. But no, not so much. Apparently... Most royal Painstingle here is mildly offended when he has to trump through Muffalo Dung to get to his throne. Painstingle, by the way, you're brutally injured. How are you these days? Well, you just got a little burn on your torso. Get up. Stop whining about things. Look at you. You're in very little pain, and you're 100% on every... You are just being lazy, Painstingle. You're just being wicked lazy about that. I hope any of the animals not friends with people you have... I think we've kind of suffered through all of that because we've lost many animals. So I'm sure people are bummed out about losing their respective animals. Like, let's see here. Yeah, my friend Legua died. We're all sad about Legua. He was a superhero. Colonists died, unsightly. Nothing about your animals, though. Awful bedroom. Really? Where are you? What's wrong with your bedroom? It's a totally legit cool bedroom. Why do you think that's awful? What are you? Oh, are you like jealous or something? Is that your gig? Nope. Iron-willed, nimble, and lazy. Why do you think your bedroom is awful? It's actually pretty nice, man. All right, I'll throw an urn in there if I have a chance. Maybe there's a safe way to house the Royal Muffalo outside. Oh, there totally is. There absolutely is. We just think it kind of fits the lore of this colony that they live in the throne room. They are actually royal animals. They live in the throne room. They're kind of like those, what is it, the ravens in the Tower of London? There's some other examples of that I can't immediately think of, but I'm sure there are. Yeah, they're sort of like royal animals. They have to live in the throne room. We'll feed them. We were actually doing great about feeding them until everything burned. We had no problem feeding them until the place burned to the ground. All right, Painstingle is up and doing what exactly? You're researching. Okay, good. That's a sound thing for you to be researching. Are you researching anything good? Marine armor. Okay, a little late to that party, but we'll do our best. Did you know with Bobcat, the Ruger AC556 of A-Team fame has more felt recoil than the M16 full auto, because the M16 has a longer bolt travel, while the Ruger slams the bolt into the back of the receiver. I did not know that. Didn't Svetlana die? Yeah, I think all our donkeys are largely dead. What have I got left in animals these days? Oh, Ambi's still here. Oh, good job, Ambi. Well done. And Stabby the Boar is still here. So we've still got those two kicking around. But yeah, we did lose... we lost all of our donkeys. All of our donkeys are gone. That's unfortunate because they're good hauling animals, but here it is. We'll pick up as we go along. Okay, now what? Now what insanity do I need? Didn't the Ravens leave the Tower of London last January? I have no idea, did they? Did they just walk out the door? Don't they, like, clip their wings or something? So, oh, Muffalaw gave birth. Oh, we have a new Royal Ghost pillow. Oh, wait, what were we going to call this? Hasselmuff. Hasselmuff, right. I remember now. We were thinking about David Hasselmuff, but we're just going to go down to Hasselmuff. Why don't the colonists have access to fire extinguishers and hoses? They kind of do. There are those smoke pop things, which I've totally failed to do anything at all with. I don't even think I've researched them. But those exist. I could have handily put out that fire if I'd planned in advance, but, you know, you've seen this channel before. Blue Toast, welcome. So, yeah, what do I want to do here? Training. Yeah, I need to change your name. You are now waiting to change your name. There you go. You are now Hasselmuff. So Edge Hassel. I'm gonna do a capital M because I think it looks funnier. So Hasselmuff, welcome to the colony. You actually need to go live outside though because you probably won't get fed if you're in here. So Hasselmuff, let's train you, and you go in the animal zone. That's where you go. Wait, what is this zone? Everywhere but the throne room. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Congrats on 4K. Thank you. We did that a couple of weeks ago. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was very happy for me to see that. Love that. Worked very hard for it, and you guys have supported the whole way, so very happy to see that number. Reed's cleaning. That's good. That'll probably help Painstingle with his issue of the throne room, and indeed it has. Who's rocking tattered apparel now? You're building a spike trap. What's your gear? What's the issue here? It's again your shirt. Okay, I probably have yet another shirt I can give you. Go wear that and stop whining to me about your shirt, please. We do have a lot of good guns now that everyone's dead. Does anyone need an upgrade to their gun? You have what exactly? Wait, do you not have a weapon? Why don't you have a weapon? Do you seriously not have a weapon? Painstingle, why don't you have a weapon? You should go get a weapon. Go get this chain shotgun. That seems fun for a king. Last time I said you congrats on 4K, the chat was full of spams. You didn't listen to me. Oh, sorry, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I try to keep up the chat as humanly possible as best I can. Sometimes you guys just fly by in the chat, and I can't keep up with it. But yes, thank you. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. Thank you for your congratulations. I appreciate that, too. So Painstinkle's got a better weapon. Good. Great. Does anyone else need an upgrade? You have a charge rifle. You ain't doing any better than that. Kalian with the assault rifle. Gonzalo, LMG. Reed. Are you not fighty, Reed? Yeah, Reed doesn't do much in the way of fighting, but you are very good at punching people. Very, very good at punching people. Okay, we may make you into a new superhero. Have a think about that. For right now, why don't you grab this uranium axe? At least you have a weapon, and then I'll think about a better one for you later. Question is, have a mod for kids running around with your male and female get together. Yeah, I've been told there is a mod for that. I don't mod. It's just not my thing. I don't really get into it. And I as I've said many, many times before, it's not. I don't have any moral compunction against modding. It's just not for me. I do tend to largely play games the way they were meant to be played. That's just my philosophy. No one else needs to subscribe to that. Ooh, we got a dead lynx. Ooh, that's going to be some good meat. And we do have bills going on over here, right? Yeah, we are slowly but surely cooking things. It's going to take a while. Kalian's out frantically trying to repair things. Blue Toast could be a new nickname for Sonic the Hedgehog. Didn't they just do a movie of that? Isn't that like a thing now? I could try. What are my materials? I need steel so badly. I am so low on steel right now. I just did not draw a good map for steel. I have another private run going of RimWorld, and I'm up to like 12,000 units of steel. I just landed on a wonderful map, but this ain't it. Can you make fireproof or rapidly healing superheroes? The second one I definitely can. Yeah, there's let me see if I can remember which one that is, because I was actually just looking at that last night. That is healing factors, right? So that would give us a coagulator and a healing enhancer. So basically Wolverine. I could basically make Wolverine out of this. We had one of those going. That person is dead now. Sadly, that person is dead. And I don't get to harvest the parts that I put into him. And why is this area charred like that? Makes me mildly concerned. Oh well, I'm sure it'll all be fine. It's all going to be 100% fine. And obviously, now that they're frantically trying to rebuild everything, I need to get some mining done. I also need to close this door. Yeah, let's not have people able to walk into the base. That's probably bad. So guys, could you put in... I wonder if I should just make that another trap corridor. I should totally just make that another trap corridor. That seems sensible. How would I make that work? Oh, I mean, I know how I'd make it work. I don't have the steel to make that work. No, that probably... It would work, but it won't work. All right, let me... I don't have the manpower for this. This is a rather ridiculous idea, but I'm going to start a little bit of a mining project just to see if I can find some steel anywhere, because I need it badly. That being said, there's no particular reason I couldn't make traps out of, say, stone. How many stone blocks do I have kicking around these days? Not nearly enough. All right, this is all terrible. This is all terrible. DLC, not a mod, but I played the base game of Civ. Not ready to learn new things yet. Yeah, no, I'm a few DLCs behind on Civ myself. I have the, whatever it is, the first one, the first DLC that they put out that I can't immediately remember. But none of the others, so I tend to kind of hold back on DLC too, usually, sometimes, unless it's a game that I'm wicked into. And then I'll just get everything they've got. But, no, me neither on Civ. I have the first one, but not the other. Spike Little Girl, welcome. Welcome. What kind of floors do we have in here now? Concrete. Okay, good. Good. When I get some more steel, we will start replacing the extremely flammable floors with slightly less flammable floors, because that's, a thing we should be doing. Yeah, this is just a wide open door I've got down here. That's no good. I should fix that. For now, I'm just going to put a door in, and then I'll figure the rest out later. So just give me a, what if I got a lot of stone blocks of? Marble. Perfectly good thing to be making a door out of. So give me a marble, no, not a marble wall. Give me a marble door, please, right there. And call me when you're done with that. Hide the main door and put a fake door on the Ancient Evil that would confuse robbers. They're perfectly welcome to go into the Ancient Evil. There's a trap corridor going right in there. They're welcome to do that. In fact, to kind of make them do it, I should put another corridor here so they have to go through. But I actually would like to close up the base rather than, opening it up even more. However, I will reinstall some of these urns, particularly in Shield and Kalian's room, because they were whining, whoever it was, Shield or Kalian, about having a poor bedroom. Well, you know what? That just means more urns for you guys. What is this again? A shield pack. Yeah, I don't really care about that. I should just trade that off. Okay, now what? How's... Alright, we're not doing anything with the cotton yet. I don't have the manpower for this anymore. I used to. Now I don't. I don't have any kind of manpower around here. The eclipse is over. Well, super. Nobody has put any chem fuel in the chem fuel generator. That's probably basically fine. Painstinkle's room is looking nice. At least he's got that working in. Can break into a warehouse and steal some steel. Weldy did earn I see. They did earn the upgrades. I see what you're trying to go for there. Buck, what's your problem and why are you not in the hospital? You have a bite on your right shoulder. Nobody cares, man. Oh, you have sensory mechanites. You care about that. Yeah. That's something you should care about. I see where you're going with that, Buck. P.S. Buck, you're like my only other good doctor, so please don't die. Ever. Anything else I can be doing about maybe our food situation? That might be a nice idea without completely overtaxing them. Alright, not really. I'd really prefer they focused on repairs and cleaning and cooking, but I think we're just going to have to take what we get at this point. Reed, what do you off to go do? You're cleaning dirt. Great, good. That's a positive thing for you to be doing. Clay, is anyone feeding you? I do often forget that. Yes, you've actually been fed recently, and you're wicked psyched that all of your friends died. You just love the fact that... Actually, most of these people were mine. Dora was not mine. But Weber, Addy, Borba, and Legua, they were all mine. And you're really happy that they're dead. You're sweaty. I don't care. I don't care. You can be sweaty. If you get more refugees, will you take the more manpower or fear a third betrayal? No, I'll keep taking them. I'll keep taking them. It is just a dice roll, as far as I can tell. Because I've taken refugees on many, many other playthroughs that I do, and they work out just fine. Some of them will join, the rest of them will just leave. They'll usually give you a nice reward later. So no, the refugee thing, as far as I can tell, is largely a dice roll. I do seem to have, and I don't know if it's a mechanic or if it's just the way my luck has gone, I do seem to have more luck with the refugees joining or leaving peacefully if you can get them all clothed really quickly. That seems, because that's their biggest problem. They show up basically mostly naked and they're all whining about tattered clothing. But if you can get them clothed quickly, they seem to treat you a little better. Noah, welcome, welcome. Of course I remember you. You were here yesterday, Noah. Of course. I don't forget that quickly, man. I have a tiny brain, but not that tiny. Welcome. Welcome, Noah. All right. Now what? Now what? I need... Stone blocks would be a great place to start. Could somebody start making like a heck of a... Actually, no, not even granite. I will take any stone blocks that you can find. You just make a whole bunch of them, and you call me when you're done with that. Hopefully that will be reasonably soon, because then I could start making more things out of stone. I wouldn't be so reliant on steel. Wait, remind me what we're researching. Oh, the marine armor. Oh, Kalian's working on the urn for Kalian's own room. GameSack, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, check that out. The little badge thing worked. Neat. And you have a little different color. Oh, that's so excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you for test driving that for me. So now I know it actually works. Excellent. Didn't the last betrayal happen before you could clothe everyone? Yeah, it did. It did. It was a quick one. They just sort of came in and burned everything to the ground. So yeah, it did. You absolutely did. You did forget me. I was here yesterday. I'm sorry, Big Red. I'm sorry. I don't necessarily remember that everyone was here yesterday, but I remembered Noah was here yesterday. How is the base going? It's going okay. In the fact that we were basically trying to put everything back together after the, well, Raging Inferno. I think Raging Inferno, I think, is what we could say. So no, Big Red, I apologize if I forgot you were here yesterday, but welcome, and welcome back. I'm happy all you guys are here. I'm just happy all you guys are here. I'm always shocked when people watch this nonsense. So, that's so cool. Sorry, I'm just checking out GameSack's, that he's got a different color in there, and that the little badge works that I put together. That's very cool. I like that. That's neat. Gonzalo, what are you up to these days? You're resting. Is it time to rest, Gonzalo? Or it might be time to get some work done around here. Actually, they have cleaned most of the freezer. I could start thinking about beginning the idea of putting some shelving back in. But I think we've got bigger issues. We've got, as they say, bigger fish to fry around here. Number one is finding some more steel, because I'm going to start to run out of materials to replace my traps. And I'd prefer not to do them in wood, because they're just not as effective. I'm basically always here. You're right, Em. I'm the rash Dave doesn't forget. I would not describe you as that, Em. In fact, that would be basically the way I would not describe you. If you said, how would you like to describe Em? None of the phrases would include the word rash. Except maybe rash judgment, but you don't even have that. It's a coffee addict, and in fact I am. Good. Good, then you're in the right place. I wish I should have got some coffee before I started streaming. Oh, that was silly. I should have made coffee. Oh well, I didn't. I've got water instead. Yay. Coffee would have been better. I'm just going to keep saying that, hoping that Mrs. Dave is listening and will offer to make coffee, but she's probably not. She may have it turned on, but she probably just has it muted. Oh well, no coffee for me. Right, let me speed through the night here. Oh wait, why are we back to Undignified Throne Room again? Oh, because one of the things is out. One of the braziers is out. That's okay. They can deal with that later. I say that. Do we actually have any wood? Yeah, we have a little bit. We have a little bit. Still dodging COVID in Slovakia. Wow, that sounds like a setup for an adventure movie or something. Dodging COVID in Slovakia. Oh, we've got a pregnant cow. Yay. Well, hopefully it's a cow, not a bull, because cows are slightly more useful. Where's Hasselmuff? There he is. Actually, is it a he? No, it's a she. Okay. There she is. Ragamuffin, Plush, and Hasselmuff, the siblings of the Royal Muffalos, who are doing just fine. Actually, I say just fine. You don't actually have a lot of hay left. Alright, guys, I am going to put the Royal Muffalos, just for safety, back into the animal zone. Just so I make sure they have something to eat. Because it's me, and obviously at some point I'm going to forget to eat them. Diamond, welcome, welcome. North by east, what is that next to your wall? Okay, north by east. This thing here? If you're talking about this thing here, it was a monument that we had to build. Oh wait, didn't I put a dumping stockpile zone in here? They're just being lazy about going to get them. This was a monument quest that we had to build, so we built that. Anything else north by east? I can't immediately see. Let me know if that's what you were talking about. I'm going to presume that it was. If it's this thing down here, that's the deep drilling scanner, Whoozy McWhat's-it there, that we don't really have time to do anything with anymore. But that looks for stuff underground. They run fast. Yeah, no, I've got it in medium speed. Yeah, I've just got them kind of blazing around here. Alright, they're basically almost sort of vaguely done with cleaning up the kitchen. Now what do I do with it? Is anyone making stone blocks? Of course not. I don't have the manpower for this. Everyone is dead. Oh, good, we made a shirt. That's one of the shirts I was making for the refugees, and we made it. We made a shirt. Anyone want to haul Artyom the bodyguard out of this room that they burned to the ground? No? Okay, no, because all our donkeys are dead, so I've lost all of our hauling animals. And there's a bunch of animal corpses kicking around that nobody will haul, because, again, I just like to reiterate, I don't have the manpower for that. Gonzalo's chipping in, though, now. Good job, Gonzalo. Do I have a bill for shredding mechs? I do not. No wonder we're not shredding them. Okay, yeah, shred mechanoids, always. Do that forever. You got a mechanoid, chop that up into bits, please. And then, put the bits in places. And we probably... Gonzalo is technically alive. If you get around to that immuno-enhancer, I'll take it. Can I raise the dead? Yes. There is a resurrection serum. So absolutely, I could raise the dead. I don't have one of those. And I'm not sure... I assume we probably have tucked the bodies in the Hall of the Dead. Let me just check that. Yeah, almost any of these people... Muffalaw's in here having a snack. But almost any of these people... No, that's not my colonist. No. I'd have to kind of go through and figure out which ones are mine. But yeah, we could theoretically do that. Theoretically. If I had the thing, which I don't. Maybe train ghosts, if that would be ideal. Especially if I could get Legua back, my superhero. Oh, he was so good. Had so many bionic bits. It's just awesome. Alright, you guys are basically finished with what looks like most of the repairs. Looks like you got a little bit over here left to do. Reed's frantically cleaning up all the blood and dirt and ash and everything. Yeah, I totally don't need cotton. I have cotton over here as well. We've got some rice growing in here, which is ready to harvest, guys. Guys, ready to harvest. We're all plant cutting number 1. Remember? Remember how we're plant cutting number 1, and that means it's our most important task? Put Legua in the freezer. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. That's an excellent idea, Mel. I mean, Mel always has good ideas, but that's certainly in the top 10. Uh, I think Legu is long gone, though. I'm not even sure where any of them are. It was, it was a little frantic. I wasn't particularly paying attention to where the bodies dropped. And these guys all look way too rotten to be my corpses. I mean, they are all my corpses. They belong to me, but you guys know what I mean. Who are you? That's Sora. How about you? Bruce? You're all skeletal anyway. It would be largely ineffective. What did we do with all those people? Where are all my colonists? I actually don't know. Not sure if it's the same colony, but one of the bodies might be my characters. Oh, that was the last one. That was the last live stream that we did. And then Streamlabs for a while figured that it didn't want to play nice with RimWorld, but now it does again. So, no, unfortunately not, Spike Low Girl. Did you know with M, when you breathe, the air goes in and out of one nostril? Then a few hours later, the work shifts to the other side. Really? I totally didn't know that. Wow, that's a good did you know with M. I had no idea. Oh, what a lazy nostril I have. Don't think they're there anymore. Oh, yeah, they burn. Dr. Avalanche has got it right. They burn to ashes. They're in... Mel, they are in the freezer. They're just tiny little ashes wafting around in the aircon units. They are in the freezer. Forever and ever and ever. You're right, they burn to ash. That's why I can't find their bodies. This is probably one of them marked right here. Sure, that's what happened. Okay. Now what, Gonzalo? We're still repairing. I'm actually going to throw it back into higher speed mode just so they can get stuff done. And then once they get off repairs, we might be able to focus on anything else at all. I'm not getting my hopes up. Kalian, you're awesome with the repairs. You're doing a great job, but could you actually prioritize harvesting that area? And Gonzalo, how about you chip in there too? Repairs are awesome, guys, but we do need to eat around here. Oh, I missed a Did You Know with Bobcat. Hang on. Where the heck was it? Where? Oh, there it is. I was way up there. I totally missed that. 3 of the original cast of the A-Team had prior military experience. George Papard was a Marine? Really? Eddie Velas was in the Air Force, and Mr. T... I knew about the Mr. T one, that he was a military police. That one I knew. I didn't know about the other 2. Yeah, Mel, they are in the freezer forever. In fact, all of our food is probably tainted with bits of them. How'd we do over here? Okay, we got some of the rice packed up. And we actually got some potatoes, too. Good. All right. Is there anything we should be murdering around here? Yeah, there's some 0%ers right there. Go ahead and take those out. Any turkeys? Yep. Turkey needs to get murdered. All right. Slowly replenishing the food stocks as best we can. Thank God we've still got a decent cook. But yeah. All right. Shield, excuse me. Get on that. Now what? You're probably all going to go to bed soon. Alright, I'm feeling better about the animals being out here because at least there's plenty for them to graze on. I actually kind of want to just check my animal area. Oh, there's a quest of deadly ducks. Right. 6-man hunting ducks. I actually want it for the food more than anything. Okay, a tough skin gland is not the worst thing in the world. And the jump pack. Ooh, I like that. I like the idea of that. Alright, we're going to war against ducks. Off we go. Where's your ducks? Hang on, did I put the door in yet? No. No, I haven't. I want to make sure that gets done. Oh, it is here. Actually, it's just propped open. Kalian, could you please haul that block out of there? The door is working. It's just popped open. In Penge's colony, he never had food, basically. Yeah, no, Penge always did terrible with the food. I mean, not terrible. He fed... Actually, he had points where he had, like, hundreds of meals. I think he organized his freezer badly. I think that's what I would say about that. Apart from the fact that all of my food burned, I do actually, I'm going to say in RimWorld, I can maintain a solid food source, unless everything burns. I can usually get the food up and running, because it's one of the first mistakes I made in RimWorld. It's like everybody's starved. So I tried to get the hang of food, and not only food, but an abundance of food, like tons of food, very, very quickly. Yeah, no, you're not wrong, Em. I mean, I'm going to say he's always kept his people fed. He had trouble keeping his animals fed. I don't think he ever extended his animal zone the way he should have. His animal zone basically should have been everything in the base, and then some sometimes for more grazing opportunities. But then again, he had like 157 animals, so it's no real surprise there. Okay, so that door is closed. Are we immune to ducks right now? File that under yet another sentence I never thought I'd say in my life. Are we immune to ducks? Do I see any holes in my security system here? I'm not immediately seeing anything. Everything's looking pretty good. How about this area? Nope, that's sealed up there. Okay, that's looking good. I think we're... Ooh. It wouldn't be too much for them to get through there because those are just wooden traps. Oh, is that a... Oh, yeah, there's a dead animal out here. Go and eat that. Somebody... I mean, actually, bring it back and butcher it and cook it, but basically go and eat that. I had a major burning the other day. Mechs took me out. Oh, my private playthrough that I do, usually in the evenings, I kind of kick back and play RimWorld a little more casually. I had the, tough mech thing. Huge dormant mech colony. I had to hastily research mortars and then lob them at them. And it didn't hurt them at all, but I did use incendiary rounds, so it didn't hurt their turrets or any of the mechs, because it always misses. But it started enough of a fire to burn down their little metal sandbag thing, their barriers. So at least when I did get in and take a shot, I wasn't just, completely missing it all the time. It was a tough one, though. It took me most of the evening to do that. Penge was hell-bent on keeping the meat away from the potatoes. I know, he was like one of those picky kid eaters who has to push all the food away so it's all separated. I don't know why he... Well, I mean, he was first time playing RimWorld, so he just played it as he felt he should play it. But he had all these like multiple zones in his freezer, and everything was sort of very well regulated in a very British way. I just dump everything on the floor. Don't you have a feeder in one area for your animals so they don't eat all your food for your people? They're not allowed. The animals should not be allowed on the inside food, I'm pretty sure. Let me just check my zone though, just to make sure. So the animals, no, the animals cannot go into the base, basically. They can't go inside, so they're not going to eat our food. However, I am kind of seeing we could expand their zone a little bit and give them a little more grazing area. So if I expand you sort of in this direction and then come up here, just give you as much grazing area as possible. There's actually nothing to graze there, but I've given you that area anyway. Don't go in the trap corridor. That's a bad idea. But you can have all of this and any of this. Anywhere you can find some food, you go ahead and grab that. That should be a good amount of grazing area. You can go in here too if you want to. You can even go over here. Okay, that seems more sensible. Didn't Monk have a thing about his food touching on the show? Yeah, no, he totally did. Yeah. I used to be like that as a kid. I used to be that kid, and then I stopped caring. Like, I just put it all on a plate, and that's how I've lived my life ever since. Okay. Now what? Painstinkle's moving some stuff around. I wouldn't mind if we got more of the food in here, because all of these potatoes are ready to harvest. You're playing the harp right now, Shield. I think getting food is a slightly higher priority. And Reed, what are you up to? You're cleaning. Very valuable, but please work on the rice. And speaking of working on the rice, we are getting rid of the cotton. We haven't made a lot of move to put rice in, though. Monk had to think about everything. The theme song is on point, exactly. I like that show. I'm a fan of that show. I see a lot of myself in Monk. I am 2 short steps away from that without Mrs. Dave's influence. I would be there very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. We've got a lot of baby goats. Okay, so the animals are grazing. Muffalaw and Order, when we actually have some rice, or not rice, when we have some hay, I'll make sure that gets stocked up in your area and you can go back to living in the throne room. But right now, I kind of just need you to be fed, because we don't have much going on. I'm actually going to expand the hay zone a little bit. Won't kill us to have a little bit more in there. It's one more thing for them to do, but they'll learn to cope with it. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Gonzalo's got some potatoes. All right. Is anyone out hunting those animals that I asked for? Not yet. Okay. Is there anything I want to tame? We do still have that inspired taming. I could grab something if I felt like it. Could start getting donkeys back in. I feel they're just going to die. Aren't there ducks to go hunt? Oh, I think they're coming to us, aren't they? Aren't the ducks coming our way? I didn't think we had to go... Yeah, draw the beast towards you. Yeah, it'll be there 20 hours after we accept. So in 20 hours, we get some ducks. And I'm pretty sure, as far as I can tell... Wow, you guys have mined out a lot and you still haven't found any steel. This is a lousy map for steel. Alright, well, keep plugging away at it. There might be some in there somewhere. Yes, the ducks are coming to us. And I believe we're relatively immune to ducks right now. I hope. Oh, there is a bunch of steel down here that we've already mined. We just haven't gone and got it yet. Oh, that's more encouraging. Okay, that is slightly more encouraging. Let's continue to mine that. There we go. And then when the ducks come, we can all run home and run away from the ducks. Anything else down here I need? Tame a mega sloth. Is Inspired Taming gonna cover that one? Actually, what are... Gonzalo, what is your animal trait? 8? With an inspiration? I wonder if that would fly. Just for giggles. If I wanted to tame you... This could go down in flames. This could be the end of Gonzalo right here. Gonzalo, could you go... Oh, no, don't hunt it. No, sorry, cancel that. I meant the other one. The one where we don't kill you. Yeah, that one. Gonzalo, you want to, Animal skill too low. Okay, never mind then. Never mind. No, we're going to leave the Mega Sloths alone. Leave the Mega Sloths alone, please. It wasn't working out. Okay, that not like that. It's not going to. Would it be easier to have one person distance so all jobs would be covered? Yeah. You just have one person go and doing all that. I don't really have the manpower to start making specialists at this point. So really, I just need them to run around and do everything. You know, in traditional RimWorld manner. Ooh, we got some food. Right on. We got some food coming in, and we have some meals. I know you're saying low food, but we have some meals. We don't have 100% of no meals. And somebody's going to need to do something with that brazier over there at some point. That'd be keen. Gonzalo's cooking. What could I do? You know what? I don't actually need that many meals anymore. 40 would be nice for, what, 7 people? Yeah, okay, you know what? Just do it as is. I'm going to take off the fine meals for right now. Nobody's getting fine meals at this point. Sorry, guys. Shield's butchering. That is excellent. There's some meat right there. And then Shield's back to hunting. Great. Good. Now what? Now what? We got some psychoid leaves that came in. I don't think we're going back into the narcotics trade quickly, but it could happen. You never know. Oh, Stabby the Boar, what are you up to? You're eating and wandering. Okay. Reed, you are doing a great job on the old cleaning up around here. And I appreciate it, sir. We might spin off of that and go into something slightly different. Also, I have all these steel traps that I could be deconstructing. That would reclaim some of my steel. I'll have a think about that. I also wouldn't mind just a flat-out door going into the Ancient Evil here. I think I might do that, just so they don't have to come all the way around here to do it. Yeah, let's do that. Why don't we deconstruct that door? Yeah, claim it and did I not claim all of this? I'm sorry, was I not clear, RimWorld, that all of this belongs to me? There we go. That's better. So deconstruct that and then mine through into this part. Will that open up a hole in my duck defense? Yes and no. Really, yes and no. They will still have to get through a trap corridor. Reed, you're taking a very roundabout way of doing that. But hey, man, whatever you're into, it's fine. It's fine. And then I'll probably... Should I just deconstruct all of these now? Probably. Let's deconstruct all of those traps, except not the urn, please. But you can deconstruct that. I like the urns. They're easy. Just easy decorative item. Okay. Things are stabilizing, he says, optimistically. Oh, good, the turkey's dead. Fantastic. That's good. I like it when the turkeys are dead. Hate those things. What kind of weapons have I got kicking around again? The heavy SMG. Okay. Okay. That's good. Pain Stingle, armor. Some kind of armor is what you're doing. I don't remember. Marine armor, recon armor. One way or the other, you're researching armor. Nobody's refueled that. Doesn't really matter. Okay. When are the ducks showing up? Let's get this duck thing cooking along here, because I'd like to cook up some ducks. I would like us to have some ducks come into our trap corridor and then eat them, is really where I'm going. Knowing that I'm getting in some cybernetic parts here, do I have any kind of doctor left? Not Pain Stingle. Shields rocking a 7. Not Kalian. Gonzalo, not even a little bit. Reed, not even close. Herring, a 4. And Buck with a 7. Yeah, Buck, you're always my backup doctor here. Alright. I'd like to install cybernetic parts, because it's been so dismal and depressing around this base. I feel I should cheer myself up by making people into cyborgs. Almost never see turkeys, so I get hyped when I do see one. You should get hyped and murder it. Yep, just kill it. They're evil animals. Here come the ducks. Where is your location here? Yep, very, very angry ducks. Is anyone caught out of position? No. No, and they are going for, unfortunately, the smaller of the trap corridors. Just in case, Herring, why don't you get out of the way? Why don't you come up here? And then we'll see where these guys are going to go. Oh, they're kind of peeling out in this direction. Yup. Obviously got a leader duck here in charge of the raid. And then the other raider ducks coming in. Now, if you're going through here, we should be fine. Just in case we're not, I'll kind of get the team together here. So come on over here, guys. One duck down. Where'd the other ducks go? No, like legit, where did the other ducks go? Where? I'm missing a bunch of ducks. Oh, there they are. They were just getting real slow to catch up there. There's the ducks. Okay. Multiple ducks coming in. There's a slim chance they're just in sheer numbers they might make it through the trap corridor. So let's get ready to shoot some ducks. Everyone go where I told you to go. You come over here. Reed, probably don't bother with the uranium axe. I don't really think we need your contribution here. And you come over here. Excellent. Can Reed tame a Megasloth? No, we just tried. We just tried. Despite the taming inspiration, still too low a skill to do it. You need a minimum of 10. And you're dead, and you're dead. Any other ducks? Yeah, there's one very, very slow duck trying to catch up. Boy, is he going to be surprised when he rounds the corner there. Oh, that's going to be a shock to his system. It's summer, okay, and duck is going to be on the menu. Wow, this duck is slow. Why are you such a slow raiding duck? And you are dead. Okay, are we done here? Have we killed all the ducks? I think that yes, we killed all the ducks. Okay, good job. Duck problem is solved. Everyone stop being drafted. Let me go get my cybernetic bits. Where did they go? There's the jump pack that I don't really care about. He has 11. Not Gonzalo, Reed. Oh, Reed. Okay. Probably he could, but it would be a bit of a gamble. So there's no with an inspired taming, I'd say absolutely. But if it's just a straight chance of taming, then I'm probably not going to risk it with a Megasloth. That just doesn't seem safe. Did you know with Bobcat the phrase "I pity the fool" was never actually used in the show to the A-Team? No, I'm not surprised. Actually, that doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, Mr. T used that, but you know, Mr. T had a life outside of the A-Team. It was well, you know what? It was a life outside of the A-Team. That's about what I'm going to say about that. So what did we get again? The tough skin gland. Okay, who was I setting up as sort of my next? Yeah, Reed, the brawler. You're going to get a tough skin gland. And I don't know why, but you are. Oh, also you need an arm. So probably arm first would be a good move. And then after that, the tough skin gland. Can I make bionic arms yet? Immuno-enhancers I can make. Recon armor. Ooh, I've already done recon armor. Nay, yay, that's cool. Locust armor. I've already... Ooh, that's good. Yeah, I can do a bionic arm. Super. So make a bionic arm because Reed's missing one. Whereas most people traditionally have 2 arms, Reed's a little slack on that and only has 1. And if he's going to go charging in with an axe, I feel you need both arms for that. I feel that's something where you should have both arms ready to use the uranium axe that I made for you. Okay, nap time in RimWorld. Fair enough. What do I do with any of this? I need people now. Speaking of people, Clay, are you being fed, first of all? Yes, you have been fed. How are we doing with the whole Mike Tysoning you into loving us? You're down to 4.7. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. We'll get you sooner rather than later. Who's working on that, by the way? Who's in charge of wardening these days? Basically everyone. Yeah, basically everyone. Okay, cool. When you all wake up, I just want to check if there's any 0%ers we need to murder. Just that doe, huh? No new turkeys on the map, huh? No, just the tiny animals, and I can kind of live without them. They'll fall into the trap corridors eventually anyway. And we've got a bunch of ducks. So definitely duck dinner tonight. We've got a lot of ducks to get through here. Oh, dearie me. Okay. All right, everybody's up. Everybody's up. Things are happening here. Things are happening. Reed, I'm actually going to give you that jump belt. The jump pack here. I'm going to have you have that. I might play around with that with you being a melee character. You can just kind of jetpack yourself behind someone and then hit them with a uranium axe. Once you have another arm, I'm working on that bit, Reed. I'm working on the arm. What's it here? Oh, Reed, did you just carry that and milk? Oh, no, you just put on the jump pack. Gotcha. You put on the jump pack. Is there hang on. Slow it down here, RimWorld. Slow it down. Reed, come here. Come here. I want to look at your jump pack thing. If I draft you, yeah, now I can jump you. Yay. Looks like I can do it 5 times before I need to recharge it. I have absolutely no idea how to recharge it, so I'm not going to waste that. But yeah, Reed's got a jetpack now. Yay. Reed, I'm making you into a cyborg. I just need one around the colony. Even if you're just a janitor, you're going to be a cyborg janitor. What's up with all the cotton? Welcome, Chatty. I grew a lot of cotton. I went a little overboard on the cotton, considerably. And when I say I went a little overboard on the cotton, I mean I have an obscene and unnecessary amount of cotton. But here we are. I've got a lot of cotton. If anyone wants to come by and buy some cotton, I can sell them a lot of cotton. So that's pretty much the short version of that answer. Chatty, welcome, by the way, welcome. In more important news, we're getting more of the rice and potatoes in because, again, we have no food. Right. No steel, no real resources. It's all gone. I'd say it's all gone wrong, but I'm blaming it mostly on the enormous fire that engulfed everything. Everything. Oh dear. People seem about time to get enemies people to join your people. Yeah, we're working on it. Clay is almost there. Clay is already down to 3.1. We've already had a chat with Clay this morning. Excellent. So 3.1. Clay should be joining very soon. Clay, what's your deal? Are you terrible? Actually, you're not. Yeah, solid crafting and artistic skill. Yeah, then you're actually not that bad at all. You can't build anything, but you can do everything else. And you're trigger happy and industrious. Ooh. I like you. I'm glad you're the one that survived out of all of them. Your colony needs something good to happen soon. Yeah, a trader would be a good start. I'd take a decent trader. RimWorld, I said trader, not traitor. Please note the difference there, RimWorld. I would appreciate that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I would actually love to sell off some of this cotton. A good bulk goods trader would be great right now. Sell off a bunch of cotton, any other nonsense that we're sitting on, and get in something that would actually be useful for this. Can you recruit some of Rick's lobsters? I mean, theoretically, if they showed up in a raid... who is down here? Coalition of Ambus down there. Where are Rick's lobsters these days? I haven't seen them in ages. Who's over here? Nope, that's the Coalition of Ambus again. Rick's lobsters may be off the map. They may have suffered some setbacks in the Rick's lobsters community, because I'm not seeing them anywhere. Okay, I'm not doing the peace talks under no circumstances. You guys seem to like us. Ithrope. Oh no, you're hostile. You'll hate us. You'll kill us on sight. Never mind. We're not going over there. Do you have a way to get traders from space? Yes. Yes, I do. Did I build that at some point? I feel like I was planning on building that. And then, yeah, no, I built it. I built it. We can get traders from space. None have turned up, but we can get traders from space. And I should have beacons everywhere that I need beacons. There's a beacon in here somewhere. There's definitely a beacon here. Yeah, we should be good on that. If anyone flies by, we can totally do that. Did you know with Bobcat, Bradley Cooper became so so proficient training his role in the A-Team movie, able to reload his M4 in less than 4 seconds. It's actually filmed for the movie, but was cut. Which one did he play again? I think I've only seen that movie once, maybe twice, probably twice. Like once where I actually sat down and watched it, and then once when it was on TV. Do I have mods? Mods? No, Chatty. It's a vanilla, totally unmodded Minecraft, totally unmodded Minecraft. I meant to say vanilla, but I didn't. Wait, no. I said that, but I didn't mean to say that, because it's not vanilla. It does have the royalty DLC in there. But no, I don't. I'm not really a big modder, and by not really a big modder, I mean I don't really mod stuff. It's nothing personal. I have no problem with people who do. It's just I like to play the game as it's meant to be played. And I think it kind of forces me to be more creative in the game, working within the structure of it, rather than, you know, sort of bending the game to my will. So no, this is unmodded. Kalian, you're over here fixing the traps, which is great. I'd love to get the ducks. Gonzalo got a duck. Do you want to get a duck? You could get a duck. You could bring a duck home for dinner. It could be your private duck. Ambrosia. Sure. Why not? Why not? I'm looking for something good to happen, and that's a thing. I mean, it exists. So, yeah, sure. We'll grab that ambrosia and turn off the sewing, please. Thank you. And what else is kicking around here? Where do I live? Where's my house? There it is. Okay. Found it. Found it. Vanilla with a flake. Yeah, there you go. That's what it is. It's vanilla with a little bit extra. A little bit of chocolate on top of it. Ooh, okay, more food coming in. That's pretty exciting. There's Gonzalo with his duck. I would love a trader right about now. Undignified throne room. Is that the brazier? Yeah, it's the brazier. Somebody will be along. Dwight Schultz was also on Star Trek. I'm not 100% sure which guy Dwight Schultz was. So you'll have to remind me. I'm better with the character names than the actors. I almost know... I don't really know actors very well. I got an autographed photo of Dwight Schultz. I still don't know which one he played. Was he the... I don't know which one he was. Which is odd because, you know, when I was a teenager, the A-Team was the biggest thing in the world. So you'd think I'd know who these people are, but no, not so much really. Payne Stingle researching. Great. Shield. Shield doing some gardening. Excellent. We need the food. And you know what? Speaking of having an obscene amount of cotton, I don't need this cotton either. This could be something different. How about this was... sure, strawberries. Yeah, why not? We'll get a little fruit in here. Oh, he was Murdoch. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. He was always one of the better ones. We always liked Murdoch. Everybody liked Murdoch. Why are we storing components here? Who put a component over here? What was the thought process behind that? Yeah, drugs, definitely. You're not supposed to be putting components here. It specifically says don't put components here. Alright, somebody probably dropped it and they'll be back for it later. What do you think the next DLC should look like? Ooh, interesting. I don't know the answer to that. If you want a trader from space, somebody had to be on the device. Yes, but there's no one actually, Big Red, trading in space right now. So there's no one actually trade with. So when somebody comes by, we'll get a little pop-up saying, hey, this starship is traveling overhead and we'll trade with you. But to my knowledge, nobody has tried. I haven't seen that pop-up. We can call everyone on the planet, but they all basically hate us. So there's no reason to do that. No, we'll get a little pop-up either on the right usually, or sometimes up in the top left corner, saying, hey, there's a trade ship passing by. So, you know, you could go ahead and do that and trade with this person. So what would the next DLC look like? I don't know. I hesitate to say they should actually put the concept of human children in the game, because that just opens up a whole can of worms. But it is odd that all the animals can have kids, but not the humans. They can't breed, even though they can, do the things that adults do in the privacy of their own room that would get you some kids, but they can't actually have them. Apparently, everyone on RimWorld is sterile. I don't know why. Yeah, no problem, Big Red. Yeah, so it'll hopefully, believe me, Big Red, I'm desperately hoping that happens. We'll get a little pop-up saying, hey, there's a trade ship, and I will run over to the comm device, and I have all my trade beacons set up because we can only sell things that are within the radius of the trade beacon. There is one in here, right? Yep, it's in there. Okay. So I've got multiple ones set up in every room, even in the food room, because sometimes people just flat out buy food. If they want to buy a dead duck, I've got one. And they might. You never know. So nobody is hoping for any kind of trader more than me. Again, RimWorld, I said trader, not traitor. I want to be very clear about that. Are you live streaming tomorrow? Nope. Fridays and Saturdays. No. Fridays and Saturdays. The Friday live stream is always kind of set in stone. It would have to be a very, very serious emergency for me to miss the Friday live stream. Saturday one is pretty much set in stone, but I do reserve the right every once in a blue moon to just take a night off from that. Human breeding would help your numbers grow and generations would add to the story. Fish people or mole people. That wouldn't be it. You know what? I actually don't hate that idea of having some sort of alien race. Or at least, different than human. That's not a bad idea. I like that, actually. But if you put in human breeding, you're going to have to accelerate how people age here. They do age. They just, they don't... I've never had a RimWorld colonist die of old age. It's never happened. Never happened at all. They do get older and they suffer debilitating effects when they get older, but I've never had a colonist die of old age. So they'd have to start getting a little more hardcore about that if you're going to get a generational RimWorld. I love the idea of a generational RimWorld. Because, let's face it, the whole getting the spaceship and sending the spaceship off, I think that's the least interesting thing about RimWorld. That's the least of the game for me, is this whole, yeah, let's get a spaceship and leave. Why? Why do I want to leave? This place is awesome. I'm building, mortars, and I have insane armor and cyborgs and whatnot. Can you increase your relationship with other people that hate you? Yes, it's a slow process. Noah, thank you. Thank you so much for coming by. We'll see you next week, hopefully. So you totally can. It's a slow process. So, for instance, Clay, come here. You are a refugee of tenacious nomads, so you don't have a faction. Excuse me, cough coming on. 1 second, please. Thank you for that. So if Clay belonged to all right, let's spin this out. Let's say, Clay's resistance has been broken. Fantastic. Let's say Clay actually belonged to a raiding faction. So Clay belongs to, say, these guys, whoever they are. No, that's us. Never mind. Ignore that bit. No, I can't pronounce that one. Ignore that bit. White Irabal. There we go. White Irabal completely hates us, and they're part of the Balo Confederacy. If they raided us, and we took them prisoner, because we didn't shoot them to death, and we patched them up, and then we released them to just go on their way, not become part of our colony, but just go on their way, then that would probably increase our relationship with them. But it would increase it a very, very tiny amount. It's very hard to get a positive rep with somebody who hates you. Omega, welcome back. Oh, GameSack, bye. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for showing that my badge actually worked. I spent quite a long time on all of those, so I'm actually glad it came together and actually worked. Put all the junk you don't want into a drop pod and send it to the enemies. Ooh, that's a good idea. I don't have the drop pods yet. Yeah, just sort of send them free gifts. That's a really good way of doing that. Yeah. Pros and cons of a game that goes on forever versus a game with an end. I am more of a forever game kind of guy. I really am. Or more to the point, I like a game that lets me choose when I would like to end the game. Thank you very much. I'll make that choice when to end the game, rather than you making that choice. And usually my choice is I'm going to re-roll this, rather than saying, okay, and you did the thing, and the game is over. I don't dislike games like that, but if you're going to have a preference, my preference is a game where I can choose when to end it. You said bye to Noah. Oh, sorry, GameSack. I totally missed that. Yeah, I just saw the bye, and I thought you were leaving. So, welcome back. You didn't go anywhere. Welcome back. Hard time making friends on Civ 2. I know you're supposed to, but I can't make it work. Yeah, I find Civilization, it's very fickle. It's very fickle. You know, they like you 1 minute, they hate you the next. It's very hard to keep them in your friendship. It's easier on something like Total War, where you can... There's very clear things you can do to increase your reputation and keep it there. That works a lot better. But yeah, Civ is very, very fickle. It's like plus 12 for those prisoners you release. Some you don't get credit for. Yeah, it's a very, very tiny amount for releasing prisoners after you heal them up. You'd have to be doing it in vast quantities. Increasing difficulties, then you can use Dub's Bad Hygiene mod. I've heard of that one. Actually. That seems to be a very, very popular one because, indeed, there is no hygiene in this game. I mean, unless you want to count something like tattered clothing, but I don't think that really counts. And there's no water. It doesn't really make sense. You're right. Sending things you don't want in the mail to people you don't like is a thing someone I know does. Yeah, I actually think that's illegal. I think you're actually sending... Oh, Dancing with Sheep, thank you. See you next Friday, man. Thank you so much. I don't think you can send strange things to people in the mail. That sounds like you're just getting set up for a knock on the door from the FBI. That's crossing state lines and mail fraud and all that kind of thing. I'm going to go ahead and not do that. I'm going to go ahead and absolutely not do that. Shield, you seem to have nothing to do. You're going off to butcher something. That's great. Could you actually just nail this marble brazier first? Just so I make this pop-up go away. I'd appreciate that. And how do we do on rebuilding the traps? We've got most of them rebuilt. Okay. Ooh, there's some components in there. Mine that, and when you're done with it, mine that. I'll take some components. How am I actually doing on components now that I say that out loud? I could be doing better. Be doing a lot better than that. Can you go to other clans and trade with them? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, sure can. I wouldn't go to any of the ones that are minus 100 rep with me because I'm pretty sure they'll shoot me on sight. But yeah, anyone you have a neutral or positive rep with, you can absolutely go over there and hang out with them and trade with them. Totally can. Totally can. Every time they get a postage paid envelope, they pack it full of things and send it off. Well, so long as you got a nice hobby, I guess. The only mod I use is animal riding and animal when the colonists name the animal. Oh, that is fun. That is fun. Animal riding would not be a bad thing to see. All right, Gonzalo cooking. Ah, Clay's in. Great. Good. That's one more warm body. Thank you, Clay. You're the only survivor of your horrible band of traitors. That's traitor, RimWorld, not traitor. I still want the traitor to show up. You're going to go get some clothes. That makes sense. And you're actually broadly competent. And now that you're on our side, I can happily hand you a gun. So, yeah, go ahead and grab that gun. And let's figure out what you're going to do around here. You have your pick of bedrooms. Sure, this one. This is good enough. It's good enough bedroom. There you go, Clay. Welcome, welcome. It's odd they never betray me again. I would. I totally would. What do you do that makes everyone mad at you? I find RimWorld, you kind of open up with everyone mad at you, and you got to work at it from there. Most of them seem to be mad, and then some are neutral. Did you know with them, 50,000 cells in your body died and were replaced while you read this sentence? Well, I probably didn't need them anyway. It's fine. I'm sure that's fine. What was I doing? Oh, Who's what's it there? Clay. You're getting yourself dressed. That's good. You're already hauling things. That's good, too. Okay. What should you be doing around here? Obviously, you need to be number one on all the things that you're number one with. Remind me your doctor skill. You got a 6. That's not nothing. You can do a lot of good stuff. Yeah, you are definitely going to be Mr. Crafting Things guy. That's absolutely going to happen. Everyone does mining around here, man. Everyone does plant cutting. And everyone does growing, and even though you're terrible at it, you're going to start to learn to do some construction, because we all do it. How's your hunting? Yeah, you should be on hunting, too. Just in case. And why is Painstingle not on hunting? Oh, you won't do it. You sure? You sure you won't do it? I'm going to tell you to do it. How about that? I use so much mods I have to pray to the gods and give a sacrifice before starting the game. What bugs me is people upload videos of how-to, and it turns to the thing they're explaining requires a mod first. Yeah, I shouldn't have to... I ran into that with Adobe Premiere, which is what I use to edit the videos down. And there's a common known issue with it where it desyncs the audio and the video. And everyone is aware of it, including Adobe. Nobody seems inclined to fix it. So you end up having to use a third-party app to fix a problem that Adobe won't fix. So basically you have to mod it to get it to work correctly. And I don't think that's my business. Like, make your thing right. I don't want to add a third-party app just so I can use the thing that I should be using in the first place. Did you take a lot wife from other clans? Just kidding. I gotcha. All right. Yeah, there's a fire. It's fine. It'll work itself out. It'll work. Fire is fine. This fire is fine because this fire is outside of my walls and not in my kitchen. So I'm fine with that fire. That fire is a perfectly good fire. Let that fire do its thing. Oh, this fire isn't very good. Oh, no. This fire is a terrible fire. We should work on this fire, guys. Everyone be drafted and then automatically be undrafted, so you run over and fight the fire, please. Yeah, we're not putting up with this fire. The other fire was fine. I'm perfectly happy to let that fire live and let live. Just you do you, fire. You do you. This fire, however, is a slightly more fussy fire, and I feel we should deal with this. Yeah, everybody on board, please. Clay, I know you're new here. Clay, where are you going? There's more fire here, guys. Is this not technically in our home zone? Because I feel it should be. Yeah, for some reason, this tiny little patch is not in our home zone. It is now, and so is that. Are there any other weird areas around here? Yes. Actually, there are weird areas around here. This is all ours. A concert, you say. There's a concert. Painstingle is holding a concert. Painstingle, there's a fire. There's a fire. I would actually really like you to do that concert, though, because that's a big, big positive mood boost. Yeah, as Spike Little Girl says, fire happens. Fire happens. You should honestly just get used to fire around here. Yeah, it is. It's spooked to Muffalo. Like, why do you keep getting fire? Because there keeps being lightning. So yeah, there was a thunderstorm and lightning storm, and we kept getting hit by lightning. But mostly it's just me, Big Red. Mostly just fire follows me around from game to game. I think really what it is fire loves me, and it wants to be near me. So it keeps coming to my games. Consistently. Rather terminally, sometimes. I think somehow I have very much pleased a god or goddess of fire in my time, and they want to honor me by bringing fire to me. Always. Forever. Pretty much when I'm playing games. I don't really have a problem with fire in my real world. Yeah, the wood floors are an issue. If I can get some steel put together, I'll start dealing with that, but I'm hemorrhaging steel right now. Speaking of which, did we ever get over and mine that other area down here? Yeah, looks like we've been picking away at it. Okay, good job, guys. Picking away. Just get some more out of there. Plenty more steel to be having. Any more over here? No, we kind of tapped that vein. Okay, that's fair. Dave's fire was always burning since the world started turning. Yeah, fire loves me, and it wants to be near me in a very unique and constricting way, where it wants to wrap around all my games and set fire to them. What's everyone up to? Are we all at the concert? No, just Reed. Just Reed's turned up for this one. Herring's got in. Wait, is Reed and Herring, are you having issues with each other? Did you just yell at each other? Openly insulted Herring's mother's intelligence. Well, what's Herring's mother's intelligence like? Oh, the concert has been canceled. Why? Was it the fire? It was probably the fire. It was probably the fire. The fire's out now. You can have your silly concert. You could all stop insulting each other all the time. Oh, there's more fire. There's more fire. That fire's fine. I'm okay with that fire. Maybe less okay with this fire than I originally thought I was. But it's just gonna kinda hopefully work itself out. It's not near the kitchen. Okay, that's all I'm saying. It's not near the kitchen. Must have signed that free fire deal 2-for-1 when you order things. I did, yeah. I got roped into one of those fire contracts. Can you place floor down that's not wood for outside? Theoretically, yes. I don't really have the resources for it, Big Red. I could do that with steel or stone, and neither of those do I really have. Although steel will burn. We learned that in the kitchen, didn't we, folks? Busted ship, you say? A shuttle of the Green Empire. wants to land at Stabby's Hope. Oh, it's pirates from Rick's Lobsters. Oh, Rick's Lobsters is back. Yay, Rick's Lobsters is back. They're going to attack the occupants. Yeah, of course. So I got to keep one guy alive, but the other two are just meat shields. Okay. Yeah, I'm basically okay with this. Could probably live without the Eltex shirt. I'm just going to do it for the honor. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. Wait, who's Royal Painstingle? There we go. Yeah, Painstingle, you're in. Oh, things are happening. Hang on. There's way more fire these days. There's a lot of fire going around. Guys, you couldn't possibly have landed inside the walls, right? Couldn't have landed inside the walls at any point. I have a perfectly huge base here. You could just pop inside the walls? No? Alright, well, we'll just wait for the raid. Who's having issues? Buck and Gonzalo. Right. What exactly are your problems with life? You're tired and you're in pain. Okay. I want to help you with that, but also I don't. So, you know, here we are. Here we are. The hills! Welcome, welcome, welcome. My whole map is on fire. Yeah, welcome to my channel, Chatty. Welcome to my channel. Pretty much at any given time of day, something is on fire somewhere. Do you have this many fires in real life? Mrs. Dave must be a fire. Cotton, carpets, yes, I could put carpets down. I'm sure those don't burn. I'm sure those don't burn. I'm basically using my traditional plan of ignoring the fire. That's what I'm going. I'm ignoring the fire right here. I am concerned about these guys over here because I am apparently need to protect them, and they didn't land really where I wanted them to land. Don't be sorry you're late, Hills. I'm just happy you're here. I am just happy you're here. I'm happy all you guys are here. So when the raid happens, which is probably going to be at any moment, I'm just kind of hovering. And hovering, I'm also getting a little bit more of the steel that I see over here. I'd love for people to be hauling this, so I could have a slightly more accurate count on my steel, but that doesn't seem to be happening. Will this event gain you new colonists or food? No. Painstingle will be slightly more royal after this, and I'll be able to break down the shuttle for whatever might be in there. Probably some steel, actually. Was making coffee, and that takes priority. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Thank you, Chatty. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. Hope we'll see you again. Come by. We do RimWorld every Saturday until the colony burns to the ground again. So, yeah, come by again, please. We'll look forward to seeing you. Shuttle is still planning on arriving. Now we're down to minor break risks. Is it raining? It's very hard to tell sometimes. It is raining. Okay, good. Yeah, the fire will sort itself out. It is raining now. And I am no firefighter, as we all know. But I'm pretty sure water versus fire, water's going to win eventually. You need chocolate and marshmallows. Yeah, you need chocolate and marshmallows to watch this channel. It is really weird that so many of the games that I do somehow end up with something burning down. Are you providing cakes? No. I'd like cake. I don't have any. Dave needs to move to a secret volcanic lair house. Well, maybe when Evil Genius 2 comes out, I can do another volcanic lair. We shall see. New colonists could be food. They could be food, you're right. I don't think I have any cannibals in this colony. Not yet, anyway. I'd love for the raid to show up, because basically everyone's gone to bed waiting for the raid. Well, that's good. They'll be nice and rested when we have to go out and shoot somebody. I'm going to actually tentatively speed this up a little, because I'm kind of shocked the raid hasn't... There's the raid. There it is. Okay, everybody up. Everybody up. Where is the raid? Raid's coming down here. Okay, everybody up, and everybody go fighting. Everybody down here. Quick as you can, please. We've got to save this guy. It hasn't worked out well before. Last time it was just bad luck, I think. He just got in the way before we could get down there. So everybody come on down. We're going to start some shooting. It's going to be a bit of a race to the finish here. We may have planned this badly. I think this guy's going to die. I'll still get the shuttle loot, though. Legendary Mitchell is in charge of the raid. Yeah, that would not wholly surprise me, actually. That would really, really not surprise me. I'd be okay if these two guys went down, because then I could get some of their weapons. That'd be pretty sweet. They are doing a decent job of just holding the other guys at bay until we get there. We are getting there, right, kids? We're kind of working on the whole not having this guy die. right? That's part of our plan, isn't it? We're so working on that. Herring, remind me what it is you do around here. You have no weapon at all. Why don't you have a weapon? Are you terrible? Well, yeah, you're terrible, but you could have a weapon. Just go back there, Herring. You're no help to me. And you go over here, and Kalian, you go over here. And we can get some shooting done. Does anyone want to start shooting? Reed, you've got an axe. Get in here and kill this guy. Quickly. You don't seem to be properly in range. Okay, I think we're broadly solving the problem here of Rick's Lobsters. Step on Reed, just chase him down. Chase him down. Hit him with an axe. Never mind. Problem solved itself. Okay. I think we, well, we saved the guy we were supposed to save. Not so much with the others. My Sims Casino gets stuck on loading at 70%. I don't know. I've actually never had that problem. That's odd. I've never had an issue. It's sometimes slow to load. I've had that happen. But I've never had an issue of it just flat out not loading. I'm sorry to hear that. I would actually... The dev is really responsive. So probably check out the Discord. I'm sure there's a Discord for it. Check out the Discord and see if they can help you out. That sucks. I've had slow load times, but I've never had a no load time. It's always eventually gone through. So that and that and that. And we'll get all of this out of here. Okay, good enough. Reed has one arm, but sure, send him in. I'm working on the other arm, Em. I'm working on the other arm. He did good. He did. You only technically need the one arm for the axe. I'd like to have two. But if we had, just a one-armed axe maniac, I'm okay with that. I think that's fair. You can go home whenever your shuttle shows up. By the way, you have awesome armor. It's got, like, wings and things on it. Very nice. I'd like to get some of that for myself. And this is ours now. We can just deconstruct that at any time. Your shuttle is arriving in 7 seconds. And there's another fire. We do seem to accumulate a lot of these. It's raining, though. It's going to be fine. It's raining. That's going to put itself out, he says, optimistically. So I don't need to tell you to get in the shuttle, right? This is one of those ones where you figure that out for yourself. Yeah, you're already heading down there. I've had games with no load times where I forget what I did. Might try reinstalling, but I have to start again. That would suck. I would maybe just throw something up on their Discord or Twitter or something like that, just to check in and see if it's a known issue. I wish I could help, but I've actually never had that happen. It does always load. Again, it is sometimes a little slow. There's no question of that. But it has always loaded for me. I've got the last part of that coming up on tomorrow. Tomorrow, there's more Sim Casino. Okay. Well, we got a quest successfully done. I'm feeling a little better about that. I don't have anything else kicking around, right? Inactive. Yeah, we're not doing the peace talks. Not going to happen. Ship to the stars. We may or may not ever do, but we've got a Persona core, so I don't need to rush to do that. Okay. Oh, I think we just speed through nap time then. With Sims, mods can sometimes lag or crash. Yeah, that's possible. That's possible. It's not Sims, though. It's Sim Casino that he's talking about. So that... I actually don't know if there are any mods for that. Darkblade, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, I don't think... I'm not even sure... I mean, there might be, but I don't even think there's any mods for that. But no, it is Sim Casino that he's talking about, not The Sims. That was my, slippery slope of modding way back in the day was The Sims. It was just way too easy to make that completely insane. So I did. At every opportunity. What do we need to do? Oh, lots of people in the hospital, however. Hang on, let me check some health around here. You're going to die. Buck, you're not going to die. And Reed is not going to die. Remind me, apart from Buck, who is my doctor, it is... Shield can get the job done. Shield, can you actually work on feeding Kalian, please? No, not feeding, actually. Tending. Tending to Kalian. Thank you very much. Sims Casino was Sims... Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. No, it is a completely different game. Kalian? No, don't sweat the fire. Just go ahead and rest until you're healed. I appreciate it, but it's pouring rain out, Kalian. I think, in terms of issues I have with fire, I think this one is kind of going to take care of itself. I think we are free to ignore this fire. This fire. Maybe not all the other fires. I hear you, Kalian. You want to get in there. you want to put some fires out. Maybe this isn't the one for you. And Shield, are you still working on that? No, because you kind of broke the cycle there when Kalian decided to get out of bed. Very silly thing to do. What actually happened to you? Probably shot, I would imagine. Yeah, gunshot. Just a minor gunshot. Yeah, pump shotgun to the leg. And speaking of legs and arms and stuff, are we ever making a move on that bionic arm? We actually are. Clay's working on it. Good job, Clay. Good job, man. You just joined the colony. You're already making a bionic arm for somebody. Good deal. When you get up, I'm going to force you to work on that. I'll let you eat first, but I'm pretty much going to force you to work on that. And who else is up to anything at all? Buck, you're up and about. Yeah, you just took a minor hit. And Reed, remind me what your problem is, please. You are... Oh, yeah, well, you don't have the arm. Wait, do you... Reed, sometimes I get you people confused. Yeah, you still don't have an arm. You didn't grow an arm back. And your lung's been crushed. Oh, that's going to be fussy. Do you need a lung now? I can't get into organ harvesting again. I'm playing Bus Simulator. Yeah, I am aware of that game, and that's one of those games where I look at it and go, why? I mean, we're just driving a bus. It's just driving a bus. I'm always, I mean, everyone has different tastes, but I'm always surprised when those games like Bus Simulator or, you know, that Euro Truck Simulator or any of those truck simulators where you're basically just driving a vehicle, and that's it. I'm always surprised that those are like insanely popular. I guess it's just not the right game for me, but it's the right game for somebody else. I don't think I'd want to do that. I don't see the fascination in that. I mean, there's some comedy in it, certainly, because, you know, crashing into people. I mean, you just basically GTA the game. But, yeah, no, Bus Simulator, just bus. Is it like a, it's like a passenger bus where they have to get, you know, pay a ticket or something, a fare? Because that could be fun. Make sure they pay their fare and kick them off the bus if they don't. That I'd be into. There's another fire. I'd be okay if it wasn't fire season. I'm kind of a little gun-shy about fire lately. Gonzalo's on the case. That's good. And no, that's our fire. That fire belongs to us. I know about that fire. That appears to be the only fire. Fire season could go away. I'd be okay if we didn't have fire season. Wow, guys, there's a ton of seal up here that we could be grabbing. Why aren't you hauling? Because I'm not really telling you to, and I've lost all my hauling animals. Maybe I should try and tame those donkeys. Ah, they're fussy, though. Give it a shot, maybe? I don't want to end up with donkey revenge, though. Then that's going to hurt. Played nearly 6,000 hours on it, the hills. You've driven a bus more than people who actually drive a bus for a living. Please tell me you are now seeking a job as a bus driver, because you're obviously overqualified for it at this point. You could walk into any bus station or bus depot, I guess, and they're going to say, what are your qualifications? And you're going to say 6,000 hours of driving a bus. 6,000 hours. There are people who retire, who work their lives in the bus driving industry, service, whatever it may be, who have not driven a bus for 6,000 hours. But you have. Go get a job as a bus driver, man. You are going to be the world's most skilled. You'll be like the in-demand bus driver. You would be the elite bus driver in your area. People would be calling you up going, please come drive our bus, Mr. 6,000 hours. I found if you get all the grass and tree fire, can't start in your base. It can start, but it won't spread. Big Red. It won't spread. So it spreads, obviously, from flammable object to flammable object. So yeah, if you put down a bunch of non-flammable stuff or ripped out all the trees, it's going to be a lot harder for it to spread. I don't think it's impossible, but it certainly, yeah, you'd really hinder it. RimWorld itself, when you're learning how to play RimWorld, tells you to basically put in fire breaks. Just floors of non-flammable material around your base so fire can't spread to your base. There's actually a tutorial about it. Penn and Teller's Desert Bus. Oh, I remember that one. Was made it a joke. Played for the reaction video. Yeah, no, I remember that one. I'm fans of Penn and Teller. I like those guys. I've seen them live. They're amazing. But By that standard, I should be seeking a job as an orbital shipbreaker. And indeed you should, Bobcat. Indeed you should. I don't know if that job is available. I mean, I know for a fact bus driver is available. You can be a bus driver. Not you personally, but I mean a person who's put 6,000 hours into driving a bus could be a bus driver. I don't know if is there an orbital shipbreaker job available right now? Is that a thing that we do? So I play The Sims so much I should probably become a life coach. Yes, or a life couch, which is what you actually spelled. So I could be good with either. I think you should be a life coach or a life couch. You could just sort of relax in people's rooms and tell them what to do. Sort of like recline on the floor and tell people what to do. If Bus Driving Simulator was realistic, it would have unruly children that you can't discipline. Yeah, it totally would. Yeah. And it would have a lot of people who maybe for them hygiene was not their top priority. I've ridden in a lot of buses in my time. A lot. FBI, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. Glad you're enjoying it. Paying attention to RimWorld, right. How many fires do I have going on right now that don't belong to me? Pretty big one over here. Okay, good, good. Not as much fire as we traditionally expect. Not from my games, anyway. Okay, good. Somebody needed treatment, but it went away, so I assume that problem has resolved itself, or they've died. One or the two. Kalian, how are you doing? You were the most injured. Okay, you've been tended to. You're actually in pretty good shape, Kalian. You could probably go ahead and get out of bed. Probably go ahead and do that. Buck, how are you doing? You still don't have an arm. That still hasn't come back. Oh, speaking of which, Clay, you're up and about, right? You're deconstructing a spike trap. No. Go keep working at the Bionic Arm instrument thing that you're doing there. That's even better. Life Coach would be a fun game. I want to see a game where you help a person go through a skill tree. I meant couch. I said what I said. Oh, I'm so glad you found this channel. That's all I can say about that. I'm just so glad you found this channel. Life Coach would be a fun game. There is a game of like being a psychiatrist. I think it's actually called Psychiatrist or something along those lines. You basically just talk to people and try and help them through their problems. I'm doing just fine, FBI. I hope the same is for you. It's Saturday, therefore I'm playing RimWorld with all you guys. It can't be that bad. I love doing this. I don't. I walk at a very normal, steady pace, but I almost kind of run home from work so I can do this with you guys. What did we get? Oh, we got a guinea pig. Yay! Trap corridor / hunting corridor is working out well. How did you guys get in here? How did we get guinea pigs in here? They must have come in when we were not having all the traps up and running. I do see more components in here though, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab those. Never hurts. Life Couch would be a pillow sim style game. Yeah, I think so. I think it would be even more casual though. I think Life Couch the game would be a slower paced game. You just kind of chill in people's houses. Every now and then you tell them what to do. And that would be about it. And you could, I guess, decorate yourself. Clay needs an arm and a leg. Really? Clay, how many things did we shoot off of you? Oh, yeah. Well, he technically doesn't need the leg right now, Diamond. Not right now. So, interestingly, he's making an arm for somebody else, but not anything for himself. Yeah, left arm off. Wow, Clay. You're only like... I want to do some kind of joke. If you were half the man that Reed is, you could have a bionic arm. But the joke just writes itself. I can't even write it. Clay, if you were half the man Reed is. Oh. Meant to be sleeping, wanted to watch the stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, sleeping is good too. I'm a fan. So if you need to go sleep, that's okay. We will understand that. After Pillow Simulator, I'd be worried about games with seemingly slow, boring titles. Yeah, Pillow Simulator was certainly not boring. You got that covered. Yeah. When Life Couch gets DLC, it would be a Simpsons skin pack. Or yeah, like cushions. Like that would be the DLC. That would be the big upgrade. Clay's got the peg leg. Spike Little Girl. He's got that part covered. He's basically stapled a piece of wood to himself. And now, ironically, he's making a bionic arm for somebody who's not him. I think I could give it to Clay. Wow, Clay, you are moving a little bit slow on this. A little bit slow. Let me speed that up a little bit there for you, Chief. How are your basic needs? Do I need to pull you off this anytime soon? No, actually, you're pretty good. You are pretty good. Clay, I'm just going to see if you can just kind of pound that out. I think you may need to mold Clay. Oh, come on. The half-a-man joke works great. He's got one leg and one arm. He's half a man. And, you know, Reed only is missing one arm. I think that's fair. Yeah, Clay, we'll work on that for you. We will definitely work on that. After you're done with this arm, I'll have you make another one. Maybe a leg. I wish you could get, when you put bionics on people, I feel you should be able to get them back when they die. I think that would be fair. Because they are mechanical. You know, they're not going to rot away. You could, I mean, nothing in this game rots away in terms of human organs, apparently. We'll just keep a lung on the floor all day. Clay needs a hand with that bionic arm. I see what you do there. One for you. Reed can float in the air, can fly high in the world. You know, you'd be slow if you were missing limbs. Well, all right. Admittedly, you're not wrong, Mel. You know what? You're not wrong. I am asking him to construct an advanced bionic limb replacement, and he's sort of balancing himself on his peg leg and trying to do the entire thing with one arm. Yeah. You know what? You're not wrong about that. You're kind of stuck with it for right now, though, Clay, because you started it. You're going to have to finish it, and you're actually almost finished. After that, Clay, we may pull you off of crafting. Oh, there's a raid. Oh, okay. Oh, they're going to tunnel my defenses. Oh, this isn't going to go well. There's only like 2 of them? Really? Just 2. And they are both melee. Okay, neat. Are we sure there aren't any others? Because usually when I hear sappers, that means they're going to come in from multiple angles. There's one. There's one right there. Toad. Okay, we're going to split the team here. You guys, head over in this direction. Call me when you get there. And you guys, same deal. Any other points of entry that I should be aware of? Okay, it looks like 2 teams. And you guys, just come right down here. And shoot them. Just go right down there and shoot them. I'd add bills for some limbs for Clay. I will work on it, Bobcat. Clay will get limbs. Clay will get bionic limbs. I have no problem. I have no problem with any colonist saying, hey, could you make me something bionic and staple it to me? Guys, why don't you draw back a little bit? Because Toad's coming in hard here. Oh, never mind. Toad's dead. Trap corridor. Okay, team number 2. Where are we at? Come down here. Reed, Herring, and Clay. Wait, Herring, you don't have any weapons, do you? Right, sorry. Go back to your business, please. Where did those guys go? Hang on. Where did those guys go? Where did they go? Oh, there they are. Okay. That's fine. Everyone keep moving. Buck, you're coming in. Good. You get in over here. Herring, you can just kind of go about your business, really. You think you're going up that way. You think you're going up that way. Reed might have some other things to say. Kalian and Painstinkle and Gonzalo. Go meet them over here. Go meet them over here. Oh, they're just going into the Hall of the Dead. Boy, are they in for a surprise. However, Plush is in there. Let's get... Oh, hang on. Let me turn on the emergency animal zone just in case. Just in case. Okay, emergency animal zone, please. All animals to the emergency animal zone, please. Thank you very much. Let's not lose more animals. Can you capture these guys? Hopefully. Hopefully, if we don't just flat out kill them. Oh, hang on. Speaking of being flat out killed, I think Reed has made interesting choices. Clay, could you step back and shoot this guy in the face, please? Thank you. Thank you. Keep shooting in the face, please. You actually just went up a level in shooting because of that. Mosquito's working his way in. That's fine. By the time he does that, we'll have dealt with this nonsense. Clay, could you actually just shoot the guy in the face? Okay, never mind. It's resolved itself. Get up here, please. Reed, how badly injured are you? Oh, you're fine, man. You're fine. You're totally getting that armor skin gland. Oh, wait a minute, Reed. I gave you the jump pack. I'm going to use it. Okay, I'm going to jetpack Reed. Reed, jetpack. Go! Go, jetpack Reed. Yay! Oh, you missed. He dodged out of the way. He's wily. Okay, Mosquito's given up on the wall, so just shoot him. Shoot him a bunch of times. Shoot him probably more than you're shooting him right now. Maybe shoot more than you are. You've done some shooting, but not like a lot of shooting. And I'm gonna... These guys aren't even gonna make it there in time, but I'm gonna try and bring them out. Probably... Oh, dear. Reed's down. Reed's down. Reed's down. Clay? Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna run away. Buck, you finally showed up. Come on over here. Yeah, Clay, run away. And Buck, probably shoot this guy, please. Actually, if you could both shoot him, that would be super. Could you just turn around and shoot him in the face? Buck, you apparently have no weapon. Not quite sure why that is. Are you terrible? Am I terrible? It's probably the second one. Oh, yeah, because you can't shoot anything. You're just awful. Mosquito, are you, like, basically almost dead? I'd really appreciate it if you were basically almost dead. Buck. Buck. I'm going to have you leave. And, there we go. Okay. Alright, so that was messier than I wanted it to be. But here we are. Everybody be undrafted. Somebody's got to go get Reed off the ground here. Buck, that's your department. Go rescue Reed. Okay. Well, that one. Okay, thank you, Big Red. Thank you for coming by. I hope we'll see you next week. Let's get this axe. Let's get the food. All of this stuff here. Ooh, came in with a lot of medicine. I will happily take that. I'll even take the pemmican. Oh, and we still haven't picked up the last raid either. If you guys want to pick all of this stuff up, that'd be fine. That'd be okay. That'd be just fine. So, Clay, you're... Apart from the fact that you only have one arm and one leg, you've also been stabbed recently. I'm sure that's very, very sad for you. However, could you actually just kind of... I tell you what I'm going to do, Ray. Clay. Here's what I'm going to do for you, Clay. If you go finish that arm, I will give it to you. I will give it to you. So just finish the job, and then you can go in the hospital, heal up your little stab wound, and I will give you an arm. Because I'm really hoping that's going to increase your crafting speed, which is probably derivative of your manipulation, of which you have none. Well, you have half, anyway. How are you doing on that? Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, Clay. It's going to be fine. You're going to love it. I'm going to give you a bionic arm. I give lots of people bionic things. It's kind of my jam. That and fire. Fire loves me, and it wants to be near me at all times. Buck, how did you do out of that? Okay, you're no immediate danger. Shield, you're doctory, right? Yeah, you're doctory. Could you go... Why would you want to arrest Buck? I just want you to tend to him. Shield, why are you being weird? Oh, because you're still drafted. Oh, okay, sorry. Go tend to Buck, please. Thank you. Go tend to Buck. And Reed, again, remind me one more time. Oh, Shield, sorry, back burner that. You know what, 4 hours, we've got time. Deal with Buck and then deal with Reed, please. I didn't realize Reed was almost at the point of death. I should have, but, you know, I didn't. No, come back and deal with Reed, please. Yeah, deal with Reed, like, sort of right now. Thank you. Quest expired. Good. Didn't want to do it anyway. Thank you. All right. Reed, sorry about kind of backburnering your medical treatment, but you're going to be moderately okay somewhat soon, I think. And then we're going to work on an arm for you, I promise. It's just Clay worked really hard on this arm. He wrote his name on it. It says Clay. It says Clay very badly because he had to write it with his non-dominant arm because he's missing his other one. But it is working. So who's having a break risk? Oh, God, with more fire. Really? Why does fire come to me? I should get... I don't know. Is there some sort of, like... Like, I know you can do rain dances for people. Should I be doing a fire dance for people? Because clearly, it wants to be near me at all times. Dusky Purr, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're late, but you're here. And you're not late because you're right on time because you're here. That's all I care about. It really is, actually. That's all I care about. I am just glad you are here. So welcome, welcome. Certainly in the tail end of the stream, but you are here. You got in here. Clay, you're going to love this. That arm is going to be mostly all yours in 21 units of crafting, I guess. You're not a body purist, are you, man? Because I don't really get along with you guys. No, you're trigger happy and industrious. Fantastic. Good. You're going to love this. You're going to love it. It's going to be the most industrious, trigger-happy arm you've ever had. So medical emergency we've dealt with. The fire, yeah, we've got fires. There's lots of fires again. And then Clay, you should be done with that kind of now. Actually, kind of right now. Clay, do you want to go get a snack or anything before I put you in the hospital and give you an arm? And also, don't, just drop it, Clay. Just drop it. Thank you. Now you're going to the hospital. Okay. Someone could have voodooed you. Any scorned ex-girlfriends? Yeah. Does anyone not have a scorned ex in their life? Has that ever happened to an adult of any gender? It's kind of like how these things work, I think. All right, Clay, good news. Gonna give you a leg. All right, we're going to take off the peg leg. We're going to put on... Oh, sorry, the arm. I meant your arm. Your left arm. Well, I'll deal with your leg later. So put a bionic arm on your left shoulder. And again, that is your left arm. Good, 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 good. And it's going to be fine. And then you can hopefully craft faster. That would be my ideal. I'd like you to craft faster, please. But these guys are all kind of down for the count. 2 back-to-back raids that, you know, we got through. That second one was a little messy. I should have planned that a little better. But I didn't think they were going in that direction. I thought they were going for something different. And then when the guy tried to break through the wall and then just gave up, that's really what threw me off. I was kind of planning on him breaking through the wall. All right, Clay, are we getting the leg going for Clay? I should probably actually make sure somebody vaguely competent can do that. So what have we got? 7. I think 7's my highest. Yep. Buck, you're pretty good at that, but you're also pretty injured. Okay. Yeah, Shield, take a crack at it, please. Operate on Clay the Inventor. I usually drop a save, but this colony has been so decimated. Frankly, if I lose one more person, then, you know, there it is. Take off the leg and give him the 3rd arm for the leg. That is an idea. Then he could craft even faster because he'd have 3 arms. That would be very good. You're not wrong about that. Okay, get the arm on there. Paintsniggle's still researching. Where, like, what sort of things am I looking at in research here? Okay, got a bunch of those. I could do, what, autocannon turret? That might be a good idea. It's never a bad idea to have some more defenses. I might briefly take off research just so we can get some things done. That might be an idea. Reed can walk. That's good. You were pretty good at walking in the first place, Reed. Now, Shield, are you going to botch this? Please say no. I kind of need all the warm bodies that I can. And P.S., let's get some medicine made around here. Why not? Well, we've got all the gear for it. Actually, a little low on the herbal medicine, surprisingly. Can usually keep that in stock, but we are a little tiny bit low. See if there's any around to just grab. Yeah, harvest any of that you can. And then, I don't even... Oh, that's our axe, but I don't want any of those other weapons. Those are just garbage. How's the arm replacement going here, kids? Please don't botch this, Shield. It takes a long time to make those things. And how'd we do? Okay, good. And you went up a level in medical. Nice. Good deal. All right, so yeah, you got a bionic arm. Okay, I'm slowly replacing your limbs, Clay. Be happy about that. Don't give me any sad faces about that. Who needs aliens when you have Dave the Butcher? Well, if RimWorld is going to offer me the opportunity to do these things, Em, I'm going to take those opportunities. That's how I feel. If you're going to give me bionic replacements, I'm going to use them. That's actually, I think someone was asking me last week what my favorite part of royalty is, and it's all the cybernetics. It's all of these cybernetics things. I think these are amazing. I can just make any kind of creature out of this. I can just Frankenstein the world. Oh, there's 14 herbal medicines over here. If anyone wants to go get those, that'd be okay if you guys wanted to do that. Did you know with Bobcat, in the movie The Big Sleep, the taxi driver is gender swapped to a woman. The card she gives him that plays no role in the novel is transformed into a bit of flirtation. I've not seen The Big Sleep, so I don't know. Clay will be the next superhero? Yeah, probably. I usually want a melee person to be that. See, Reed's got a jetpack now. Reed's got a bit of a jetpack. And Reed still needs a bionic arm. Because Clay just kind of took that one. I really feel it's going to be Reed. And P.S., what did we ever do, speaking of Reed, with that armor skin gland or the tough skin gland? I'm just going to... I am going to cancel that. We'll just get those bits back. There we go. What did we ever do with that? It's got to be around here somewhere. I'm probably maybe looking right at it. Maybe not. I usually store those in the freezer. Have we just actually not... Oh, we haven't even picked it up off the ground. It's out here. Yeah, let's get that. Reed, could you come in here and grab that? That is deteriorating. Thank you. Because when Marlo asks whether to call day or night, she requests he call at night because she works during the day. Got it. Got it. Yeah, let's get that in there. We're going to give that to Reed. He's got a jetpack. He's pretty much halfway to superhero at this point, so we may as well keep it going. Wow. You are really moving slow, Reed. What's, Oh, okay. Yeah, you've been horribly injured. Do you want to just go rest, Reed? You can just go rest if you want. We don't have anything super pressing right now. I mean, get that thing inside, don't get me wrong. But we don't have anything ridiculously pressing that you can't take a bit of a snooze. Heal off your wounds a little bit. Where are you taking it? Into the freezer. Okay, I thought that's where I marked that for. And colonists need... Yeah, Reed's down. Clay, can you take your new arm and go rescue Reed, please? Reed was a bit silly and got out of the hospital when he shouldn't have. At least he got that thing into storage. Oh, there's another fire. Of course there is. Of course there is. RimWorld, this is why I ignore fires, because it's all the time. It's forever. The fires are forever. This is why my base is burned down, because I start ignoring the fires. Because they're forever fires. Eternally burning RimWorld is what's going on here. So do we get... Wait, where's Reed? Reed, where are you going? Stop getting out of bed, you silly person. Rest until healed, please. Go. I will send somebody to feed you. You don't worry about that. I will send somebody to feed you. Please stop getting out of bed. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now, somebody, go feed Reed. Apparently, Reed's hungry. Must be really uncomfortable to sleep with that jetpack on, I would think. And what else do I need to be dealing with? How's the food situation? It could be better. I suppose it could be worse. Who's starving? It's probably Reed. Yeah, we just fed you, Reed. Shut up. And then we don't seem to be sewing anything. Who's on sewing duty? I mean, basically everyone. Who's good at it? What, Clay, why are you... Sorry, Clay, I didn't actually mean for you to be number one on growing. You just need to do it at some point. Okay, that's all perfectly fine. Everything's 100% fine. Need more food. Got to keep the food going. There's an alpaca right there. That's dead. That's dead. Another turkey. That's murder meat right there. Make sure we get that. I'm very concerned that they're just not sewing things. There's no new food coming in. This is a concern. Okay, who needs to go super amazing growing duty, please? Shield, why don't you back off a little bit on cooking and just be focused on growing. Kalian, you can do that. Gonzalo, sure, why not? And then Reed, when you get up, grow something. Same with you. The other guys can just be on number 3, I think. I'd just like to see them just making some action in terms of getting some new food. Gonzalo's working on this. Did I change this cotton? I did. I changed it to strawberries. Okay, good. Yeah, we don't need any more cotton at this point. Not even a little bit. Not any more cotton at all. Okay. How's the recovery going? Let me take stock here as we kind of wind down the stream. Let me take stock here. We got Clay in, and we've given him an arm. All the people who were alive at the beginning of the stream are still currently alive. So that's promising. There's been a number of fires. That I expect. Everything is basically fixed. There's some things that could still get fixed, but most things are fixed. Except the machining table just went down. But most things are fixed. And we're kind of vaguely back on track. I need to get food under control. Because it's already the middle of summer. We're already working our way towards fall, and I don't have nearly enough food to feed us or the animals. Particularly the animals. We're going to have a think about... Oh, sorry guys, you're still in emergency animals. Hang on. You're still in... I'm so sorry guys, you're still in the emergency animal zone. And there is no food in there. I am so sorry, I just almost lost all my animals because I spaced out on that. Okay, you are free to leave the emergency animal zone. Oh my god, they just rushed out. They're so happy to be out of there. So very out. Yeah, I just figured that out, Dr. Avalanche. Just as I was looking at the screen going, why are they all in the barn? That's weird. Like, oh yeah, I put them in the emergency animal zone, and I never let them out. Well, now they're out. Now they can all go feed themselves. Guys, that is, I think, a perfectly good spot to call the stream for today. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I really do genuinely mean that. I look forward to doing this every single week, and you guys never, ever disappoint me. It's always awesome doing this. We will do some more RimWorld next weekend. On Saturday, like, when we do that sort of thing. And we'll put up another poll on Friday, and we'll see what wins of the oddities that Vosseros has sent our way. We'll see which one of those we want to play. I may or may not put Barn Finders back on the poll. We'll see. We'll see. It's always fun to play. I'd never not want to play Barn Finders, but we'll see if we maybe want to mix it up a little bit. But guys, that is where I'm going to call the stream for there. Thank you so much, guys, for coming out. I appreciate it so very much. It makes my weekend. I hope it moderately entertains yours. I will see you guys next weekend. Goodbye.